Yo guys, what's going on? Got some BT4 games for you guys. Now this is going to be a very interesting deck. Still a work in progress, but this is sort of a yellow-purple hybrid. You'll see I have the Blinding Light option card in my hand with no reasonable way to activate it right now, but we're going to ignore that. But anyway, so this is a deck focused around Lucemon. We finally got the full spoiler list for BT4. So we know Lucemon, we got that recently, Ancient Greymon, Ancient Garurumon, and tons of other really cool cards. So I am planning on making a ton of gameplay videos for you guys featuring lots of the new cards, and hopefully this will give you an idea of what this deck can do. This is a little bit of a shorter game. I'm planning on, I'm definitely going to upload maybe a full match featuring this deck and some other versions of Lucemon Turbo, just because he's such a cool card and he's so powerful. But yeah, anyways, aside from that stuff, so you'll see I activated that Blinding Light because I did actually have the Koromon in my raising area, which is awesome. I'm only playing the one, and then the other four are purple eggs. I believe I'm playing Demi-Meramon. So that card is a very interesting card, very good, very risky, because it gives you 2 memory at the cost of a security card. But you are playing things like Lucemon, and maybe in a pure yellow version, you could get around that even more with like other recovery cards. So I just set up a blocker and played the Wizardmon from my hand, so I'm deterring him from attacking with his 2 rookies. He's got a Devimon and a Labramon that is the BT4 purple Labramon. It has an awesome on-play ability where whenever it is played, you get to draw 1 card and discard 1 card. Now, he actually trump swords my Devimon here. This is the starter deck blocker Devimon. So that indicates to me maybe he's playing some sort of like rookie rush strategy. He just really did not want my blocker. I don't know if I'd agree with that, but I can kind of understand why he would want to do that. Anyways, I'm going to attack with the Wizardmon, hopefully trying to get a draw, but gonna fail on that. Now, unfortunately, still no yellow rookies. I promise you guys I am playing some. So I'm just going to play the Gabumon Digivolve into the Devimon, get the draw 1, and this was an awesome card. This totally unbricked my hand. I absolutely love Lady Devimon. So there was a couple of things I could do here. I was thinking of going straight into Lady Devimon, but I really didn't want him to attack my security, especially since I'm only at 4, and then I also maybe do want to activate that second copy of Blinding Light at some point. So I just decided to play the Imp straight up, and the next turn, if maybe if he attacks I can get rid of something, next turn I'll probably end up playing the Lady Devimon, because now not only do I have the Devimon, I could maybe play on top of the Wizardmon if I wanted to. So he is just going to Digivolve into that Gabumon, and yet we see a Tapirmon thrown down as well as the Devimon. So he's got 4 rookies on field. This is looking a little bit scary, especially with only 1 blocker. I drew into the Mastamon. So this combo right here, these cards all working together in tandem is so awesome. So I'm going to activate this Blinding Light probably. Looking through my security, see what I can bring back with the Mastamon potentially. So Mastamon can revive a level 3 or 4 yellow or purple Digimon from your trash. Now, you do have to give up, again, one of your top security cards. So I'm going to get rid of another security card, gain 2 memory from the Blinding Light. That was Anubismon that actually went to the grave. That's a super cool card that works with this deck as well. So now I'm going to be able to Digivolve into Lady Devimon, draw 3, and oh my god, I love Lady Devimon. This card is so amazing. Probably my favorite ultimate in like the entire purple archetype. So I'm going to be able to draw 1 from the Digivolution, 2 from her effect, and then discard 2. So I'm going to discard that Lucemon, and then Digivolve into the other Devimon, and I love that purple has the 1 cost blockers now from the starter deck. And then I'm going to go into Mastamon. Now, Mastamon is an awesome card. Now I get to trash both of our top security cards, so it's a minus for my opponent as well, which is nice. And then I get to play a yellow or purple level 4 lower for my trash. Now, Lucemon is actually a level 3 Digimon, and his on-play effect does trigger. Mastamon has no restrictions on that, so I get to get a free recovery +1 from the deck. Lucemon is such an awesome card. It's so interesting because it is a level 3, but it's so true to the lore. I love these card designs that we're getting that are super true to the lore, and like Lucemon is a rookie, but like he's just Lucemon. Like he doesn't Digivolve from anything, and he can only like be Digivolved into the other Lucemon forms, which we currently don't have in the game. So hopefully we'll get those at some point. But yeah, he's just such an awesome card, and I think he's pretty he's a well-designed card. Like, I mean, on paper he's just a better Magnet Angemon, right? Because he can potentially be a 5 cost instead of a 7. But you do have a lot of ways to abuse his effect. because he is level 3 technically. So that's really cool. So yeah, I'm going to, I think he trump sworded me. Yeah, he trump sworded my Mascomon, which is fine. Doesn't really matter. And then I'm going to play the Jackraid, which is another memory gain card I'm playing in this deck. You'll see I'm playing both Blinding Light and Jackraid because memory gaining is just so powerful. So we got both those cards out of BT4. Jackraid allows you to gain 1 memory for each 10 cards in your trash, and trash count can get very high in this deck. So I actually only gain 1 right there just because I think I had 10 or 11 or something. But you can potentially gain like 2, 3 memory just from that effect. Plus it has an amazing security effect. It has the same effect as Vulcan's Hammer. So I'm just going to attack with Lucemon. And then I'm going to Digivolve into Pumpkemon here for 3. I do really like Pumpkemon. He's kind of an interesting card. Like, he has a 3 cost, but he has a very strong and inherited effect. So now I do actually hard draw into the Lucemon. I was like, you know, I can just straight up play this. Lucemon does have that effect where if your trash is 10 or higher, you actually get to reduce its play cost by 8. So it becomes a 5 to play instead of a 13, which is awesome. And I really like how it works with a purple strategy because Lucemon is like that, you know, the antithesis of like light and darkness, right? He's like the chaos and light incarnate. So I'm just going to play that. Got double Lucemon on the field. Got 4 security, back to 4 security. So even if he starts rushing me, I'll be okay because I do have 4 security and I have the Devimon in play right now. So not sure if he can do a lot. I don't know what else he has in his hand or anything, but he's going to say GG and he's going to scoop it up. So yeah, guys, that is going to be the game. Let me know if you enjoyed. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you next time.